morning, everyone. Today I want to talk to you about positive visualization and mental imagery. Now, when we are in an unfavorable or stressful situation for a long period of time and we cannot change it, the one thing that we can do is change our perspective. Like a photographer changes his lens or his focus when he cannot change the scene. And although our brain is hardwired for the negative, it has this amazing capability called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity or brain plasticity is the ability of neural networks in the brain to change through growth and through reorganization. And with positive visualization during mindfulness and sophrology exercises, we are able to form new neural connections associated with the positive feelings that we experience during these exercises. Now, this does not mean that the negative will disappear, but the impact on our body and our mind will gradually become less important. So visualization is a powerful healer, and it has long been neglected by Western medicine. Purposefully generating mental imagery modifies our emotions or feelings in such a way that we can experience a beneficial, physiological or psychological effect. And these mental images can help us to relieve pain, to speed up healing, and help the body to regulate multiple physical, mental, and even emotional conditions, such as anxiety and low mood, lack of self-esteem, and lack of self-confidence. The power of the mind over the body is quite remarkable, and mental visualization has been shown to be helpful in 90% of the cases. Visualization is actually the most basic language we possess, because all of our actions are processed by our mind through images. The memory of past events or our childhood is often linked to images and to sounds, pain, etc., rarely to words. So it is more than likely that the body has created a connection to its reaction in some way with a sensory image. And visualization is the language our mind uses to communicate with the body. If we want to work on an intention, let's say feel less restricted physically or mentally because of this pandemic, for instance, it will be necessary to visualize it, thus transforming it into an image, which then creates the biological link between the mind and the body. Now, in my work with patients with medical issues and people with emotional issues, I have seen how this works extremely well, as well for the healing of the body as of the mind. And visualization has been considered a healing tool in almost every culture in the world. And it's an integral part of many religions. And for example, the Navajo Indians practice an elaborate form of imagery which encourages a person to visualize themselves in good health. And according to the ancient Egyptians and Greeks, including Aristotle and Hippocrates, imagery frees the mind and it awakens the heart and other parts of our body. Now, it also works the other way around. The visualization of an illness through a strong image can be sufficient to trigger the symptoms. So that is why it is very important to be conscious of the use of our wording and the images that we put in our brain. And nowadays, this technique is also applied in sports, in leadership training, and healthcare therapies. For instance, athletes regularly use these intention and visualization techniques. It helps them to improve their performance and sometimes without them even realizing it. A golfer may form a mental map of the course in his or her mind, imagining where they will place the ball on each shot. A high jumper will visualize every second of the approach and jump over the bar. And a baseball pitcher will run a mental movie of the ball from the moment it leaves his hand until it lands in the catcher's glove. Now, in sophrology, we use positive visualization, amongst others, for all the purposes that I mentioned above, because it is such a powerful tool. After preparing the intention that we want to work on and being guided into an alpha brainwave state, positive mental imagery enables us to become aware of all the resources that we possess and how we can use them, how they can be used in order for us to feel more capable, more empowered, to feel better in general, and to feel better in stressful situations. Now, in the next video, I will guide you through a mindfulness exercise that will enable you to practice positive visualization. I'll see you then. Bye.